It was snowing a few seconds ago. Now the sun's out. You gotta love it. It's the 7th, what is it, Tuesday the 7th of January. Life just feels a little crazy. I mean, it was a mad year last year, having a child, starting this company that turned into 100 startups, and just all sorts of things going on. Which was a lot. Overall, it was really good, and I'm really happy with how it's gone. And but I guess and the break is just so well timed. In a couple of days, flying away to the Canary Islands for a month. Thank you. But I guess, yeah, it's total. The vibe has just totally changed with this eviction, because even though it's the end of April, we've got to be out 4 months, really. Yeah, it's just. I guess it's going to totally change the vibe of going away, because we're going to be coming back to the next phase of life. And it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like life. I've noticed this, and a good guy I've been following on YouTube about work, like consistency is the key, but also just go with the waves of the fluctuations of the creativity and the pushes. And I feel like work-wise, in a little bit of a lull now. They're kind of, I'm desperately trying to finish them off, but I just can't. It's impossible to carve out any work time in them. And I've had a few appointments today. I had my hair cut, believe it or not, and Emily had an appointment. That just takes up most of the day because we have a child. So the work time is just so hard to carve out. But I guess it makes you more hungry, because you've got to really make that time count, which is why I came up with the 4 a.m. club. I was just like, well, the only way I tried evening work, I tried just all sorts of things, and I was just like, well, it's clear here that if I get up at 4 a.m, not that I've been doing that now, but it's kind of been this experimentation phase of what works, what I need to do, what doesn't. And so I'm looking forward to just getting away and having a different perspective, because I guess it has been not too comfortable here, and life being too comfortable, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it all just happens at once, doesn't it? You're like bobbling along, and then it's like boom, boom, boom. That's what it's been like for me anyway in the past, and I welcome change, I really do. I think you've got to embrace it, because if we're not, it's like the whole philosophy with a lot of these businesses that I'm talking about, and the Life Master philosophy, evolve or die. You got to keep evolving, because everything's evolving around you. So I guess sometimes when this change comes along in life, which is out of your control or semi out of your control, it's an opportunity to evolve and change. You know, it's one thing. You've got to actively work at evolving and changing, but I guess it's your outlook, isn't it? If something comes in like this, I could be sitting here wallowing for a while or trying to fight it, but it's like, well, no, it's happening. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have it. Let's sort it. And so yeah, it's going to be an interesting year. Just want to have a really successful community and education, and like feedback from people, like I did on the past business, that they loved the education, their life changed, they really loved it, 5 stars, there you go. They talked to other people, and we're just going to do it in our way, a bit different, very simple, very to the point. And yeah, I almost think like gone are the days of just like even the course platforms where you sell a course, you have to log in and you go through and all of this and long videos. A lot of our courses from that past business were really long. A lot of people watched them, but we didn't really look too much into the numbers of the drop-offs and things like that. Like, you can go to town on this data stuff. But yeah, I guess with the shorts now, YouTube shorts and the short form content, I'm looking to try and get the education across really quickly in those types of things. Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? It's wild. Life has changed a lot, but I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I'm looking forward to getting away to have a new perspective. Sometimes you just need a break. And that's why I love the digital nomad. I'll always be set up as a digital nomad, but I always like a base now. I'm like a digital nomad half the time. Well, most of the time, but with a base. I like to have that comfortable and security net of a base, but then I want to be then going off and spending like half the time traveling and experiencing different new things. Yeah, because then you're just not tired, you're just free. I love freedom. I want freedom for you. Non-conformity company is all about freedom. We're trying to set up 100 startups in a year to show you how easy it is now to set up loads of different types of businesses. They're not get-rich-quick schemes. They require work. Like the newsletter model I mentioned again yesterday. I keep mentioning that because that seems to be like the first one that I've kind of finished and is good to go. And I have sent that out to people. I got like 8 subscribers, just sent it to friends and tested that. But I guess I was just dabbling and testing and setting a lot of things up this year. Now it's a case of, right, that's finished. Right, every Monday or whenever, every Tuesday afternoon, we finish the AO newsletter, schedule it to go out on the Sunday, so people can read it every Sunday morning, sipping their coffee and mulling over the world. It's the idea anyway. And so, yeah, that business, it's very easy to look. I know I could give you lots of examples of people that have a newsletter and they make a lot of money. 10 grand a month, 30 grand a month, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month, 250k a month, just from a newsletter. But it took them a while to get there. But the main thing is they started. I think I started this company because I was just like, I've looked at so many of these businesses now and I'm just like, I know all the theory, but it's just about beginning and consistently sticking with it. So that's what this company for me was all about. I'm just like, I am now going to bring it and not give up until I've succeeded. And I think that's what I want for you. I want the freedom, but you have to have some resilience. You have to have some, just, yeah, get up and go and do this. So yeah, day 221, day 222 tomorrow, last day of preparing before flying on Thursday, 223. So yeah, if you want freedom, you've got to work at it. But we're here to help. All right? Big love.